Ah, hello. Is the game audio's there? I'm here. That's the only two things we need today. Don't even need to have a care for the worries. Okay, I think we're live. Really quiet. Just music really quiet. I think it's a little quiet. Oops. There we go. Okay. We did it, guys. We're live. We made it. I see Hatoon is already in here being rude. Also, are you here? Are you live? Are you sure? I think I'm live. I'm sure. Pretty sure. I think. Am I? Cloud had to go to sleep early. That's okay. Hopefully Cloud is doing well. Nice of him to stop in for a sec. Lawless says, rest well at Cloud. Jen says, look, it's that bun dude. Guys, it's us. Look at us. So swagalicious. Dare I say, rizzed up? Anyway. I may end up saying Wake Watch, but we'll see. That's fair. Thanks for coming in while you could, Cloud. Always nice to have you. Jen says, hi. Gray, stop. Lana says, don't you dare say that. Lana says, no, you didn't. No, guys, what are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this guy. Oh, man, I bet there's an expression. I gotta get like a character card portrait of my guy mewing. I bet I could find an expression that's pretty close. But alas, I gotta learn how to use G-pose. Can somebody remind me to remind myself on my whiteboard to learn G-pose? Because I really meant to do that this week and I forgot again. But hey, how's... Just as basic as all says it too. No, it's not true. Can't be. But no, hey, how's everyone doing tonight? How's Wait. Why do I feel like I'm being mocked? Who is this? Huh? Who? What? Linaire Astro says a new sun to... What? Who? What is happening? Gray set an alarm for this. I probably should. Linaire? What the... Who are these people? Anyway. Cloud says, by the way, Dawn Trail pre-orders next week. Get your XP earnings. Oh, that's right. I gotta pre-order. Who are these people? I'm so confused. Toon says it's Tuesday? Tuesday? What's going on about... What? It's not Tuesday, it's Sunday. Wait, what's happening? Oh, Dawn Trail is this Tuesday? Wait, really? That early? Tuesday's a pre-order. Okay, gotcha. Who are... I'm so confused. I'm talking to Alfino real quick. All is well with us for the time being. There's no telling what manner of games the Pixies will dream up. Have you met Oriange yet? The sooner you do, the sooner we can leave this place. They're just a couple of buns. I don't... Alright. Very cool of them, I guess. 2-ish days for me, says Jen. Okay, I gotta remember, where am I going? I need to go back all the way over to the... Because I ended the stream. So this village has been so weird. Like, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but like because I remember like last stream, like last Sunday, I ended the stream and somebody like made a comment about like how I was jumping around like a crazy person, which is harsh but fair. And then I just happened to run into a couple other buns. Just it's so like, and I hardly ever like get random messages from folks I don't like actually know in game, and now I feel shy and scared. Jarek says hello. Hey Jarek, how are you? I hope your night's going well. I'm just slowly cruising. This doesn't feel like this is any faster. Can I just say? No, yeah, so we ended the last stream in the fairy village. But the quest is back over in Urian J's little house over here. Platoon, how could you? So rude. Also, I don't like using the airship because it just feels slow. It seems like it really like... I don't think it is any slower. Maybe it is. I wonder. I don't think it's really any slower, but like it just... I think because it looks like it should go like a lot faster, it like feels weird. Like I think it's like because like how fast the propellers are moving versus like how fast you're actually moving. It's like a weird dissonance in the brain. Let's go to this house. Let's not go to this house. I really feel like there should be some kind of like teleportation. An exuberant pixie. A dispirited pixie and a spirited pixie. Wow. They're unimpressed with J. It's because it's so big it feels like you aren't going as fast as quickly. This is Lala. Also, hi Smo. How you do? Jen says, you know, have fun stream. Oh, is Jen heading out again? Good luck, Jen. Guys, all mounts except the FF7 one are the same speed. Hattoon's the greatest, know you can favorite mounts that can be used in the mount roulette, says Hattoon. I mean, I could. But then what if I never used the mounts that I worked so hard to get? Because then I would just have to favorite them all. That was at least to me. Hattoon's the Haze lost the Haze. Weird. Exuberant fairy. Pixie, I guess, technically. Wish I could pick 20 mounts I don't want in my roulette. That's probably more accurate, because like I feel like there's a ton of the mounts where like I'm totally happy getting whenever. Like there's some mounts I like more, some mounts I like less. There's really like there's probably a couple of mounts like I really don't care for, I guess, but like not so. Wow, a magic door. Urian J lives a fancy life. Ah, Hattoon, how did you get in this house? You're not welcome here. What do you think you're doing? Also, where the heck does Urian J sleep? He came from upstairs. But like there's no signs of like anywhere, like there's like nothing up here he could have been doing. It's all just boxes. But like he came down the stairs all dramatically, like there was something he was up to up there. I think he was just like he like saw us coming up the road and like he was like, I gotta do something that's like dramatical. So I'm gonna run up here real quick and then act like, oh, what the hey? It's either a big deer or it's just a big deer, I think. That's weird. Those skulls up there. Spookily. Dare I say, dukily. I like how they have like the lighting to emphasize this fancy poster. But there's also like, I mean, there is a lamp right there, but like I feel like I don't know if that light's being cast very evenly. It seems like it's really focused up at that poster in a weird way. I'd like to see what like in the code how that light's positioned, because I don't think that's the same. Cloud says, pray, which one did you work for at all? No, Cloud, I worked super hard to get the Kieran. I had to do so many extreme trials that were definitely entirely based on my skill. So that was really hard to do. I got the Nightmare mounted too, I think, at some point. And I definitely earned that fair and square, I think, probably, maybe. It's not welcome. Who are you to say that? It's not your house. Look, LA Kingman, if that is your real name. I like to think that I can speak on behalf of Urian J whensoever I please. Because I'm pretty sure I outrank him in the Scions. Cloud says, Nightmare is indeed very rare. I have both the 2M and 4M MGP mounts. Lala actually has worked hard for some mounts, to be fair. But wait, Lala, is the 4 MGP one, is that the fancy airship? Or is the fancy airship like an even more expensive one? Also be in there too. I'm doing something else in game right now. This is Lala. Lala says, yeah, the Bismarck. Lala thinks they're so cool just being able to hop around whatever chat box they please. Anyway, hey Thinkred, how are you? Speaking of looks maxing, we'll be much more bolstered up for Urion J's company. Indeed we will. Look at this guy. Look at this guy thinking he can just be all fancy whenever he feels like. Well, says, look, I can't trust you to mod your own streams. Look, just because I didn't know how to ban people, just because that hadn't ever been a thing I had to do. Just because I am incompetent. Gotta be ready for anything. Alright, well thanks, Lala. Hey, Urion J. He fixes you with his gaze. Courting cooperation. Oh. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you take up astrology? Did you lose weight? I didn't recognize you at first. Did you lose weight? Did I lose weight? If 'tis of flesh thou speakest, I cannot rightly say. However, in taking up astrology, I may have shed with some yalms of fabric. My present attire better suiteth the art. Though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us, I suppose. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. Urion J has been inside the world for 3 years, right? Like, Thinkred has been here for only 5, then Urion J was 3 years, and then the twins Tweedledee and Tweedledum were here for about a year or so, give or take. Fatoon says Urion J be swaggin'. I don't know about swaggin'. I'm still pretty sure he lost a bet with the Pixies. I think he's just making up excuses. As I did mention, if we are to enter Ligia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thinkred, pray assist me in this endeavor. He's like, I'm here too. Meanwhile, Grayson, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayst capture a weakened specimen. Oh, I got actually strategery the defeat of a hawker properly, probably. So I'm not supposed to get just the wings, I'm supposed to collect a weakened specimen. I can pay attention to details, probably, maybe. I don't know. Oh, this is correct. Hatoon says just about. He looks better than you, so what I'm saying is, no, Hatoon. Look at this. Are you really gonna... Hold on. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, wait. How do I... There it is. I knew it was one of these buttons. Are you really gonna tell me...
I am never late.
Oh, hey, Goodsworth.
Nor am I early.
Goodsworth, perfect. You're an impartial third party, actually. We're having a discussion right now about how I am significantly way more handsome than Urion J is. And also best dressed at show. Like, I mean, it's no competition, really. Like, I got fingerless gloves on. That's at least a bonus, like, letter grade. I don't know. Also, how do I turn my... Okay, I just have to do that. You'd think I'd remember how to do that more. Make sure George doesn't kill before you can grab it. That happens to be a tiny burp sometimes. No, yeah, I'm probably just not going to summon George for the collection, because George will F with my S, as they say. Goozer says hello. Atoon says you are basic. No, it's not true. That's not accurate at all. Look at this. Look at that face. Look at a handsome nose. It's great. How can you be best dressed? You're not even wearing a dress. Shush, Lala. Not even we wearing. Basic ears, basic hair, basic face. No, I got the good face. What you talking about? It's so good. You think you're so better and cool up there on your mighty tower of boxes, Hatun? I'd say you're about the same. Other guy looks better. You have more cool clothing. The guys can't believe the slander. Cloud says, just imagine how much better it'd be if only you were a cat boy. No, cat boys are not as cool. We can all agree. Ears are way too short on the cat people. Look at that. That's a good ear size. You have Korean gentleman looks as Goodsworth. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's fine. Okay, he told me to do something. I wasn't listening. I think he needed me to like murder a bunch of hawkers. An evil bee? Gasp. Okay, where was I going? This way. Uh-huh. Wow, a hawker. Class maybe the cowboys have the better tail. Agree to disagree. Because we're saying you look like so rude. I mean, I guess it's not rude per se. Just gonna heal myself real quick preemptively. Like, how weak does it need to be, you figure? Like, one more smack, probably? And then I just need to... I just need to carefully and quickly navigate to my Charlayan box. I did it! Game's easy. It's the jacket. Clashes with the hair color. If you were a female character, might have worked better, but something darker with blue or red would work with the lighter hair color. I'll usually go for about 1/4. Okay, so it doesn't even have to be as low as I was going then, really. That was being excessive. Wait, no, Urion J, what did you do with Thancred? He was just here a second ago. No, but... Oh, why does this game not want me to ever hang out with Thancred? Very rude. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Carefully, it's wiggly. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. Thank you. I will take thine ease meanwhile. So what have folks been up to lately? What's the weekend been like for you? Voice
It is done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
Lest you better not. Oh, he's got one of them thingies. Forgot about that.
White auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Wow.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
Gasp.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Ah. Fancy and low res.
I come in now?
Wow.
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
It's Minfolia, because she's not the real one.
I did as you asked.
So polite.
That's my girl, thank you.
Oh, so handsome. Head pats. I never get those. It's unfair.
I should probably explain.
Just
Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
was that a thing? Did Thancred lose his ability to manipulate ether? Was that part of like his whole journey through the stream? I can't remember. Also, my character is absolutely like looking at him like expecting head pats and not getting them, and it's very sad. The tune says Miniphilia. Says it. Tune and Cloud. Cloud was playing Stardew Valley. Pretty cool. Smo says played some fun games with some friends last night all day. Now I'm hanging with the GF wife who watched my favorite VTuber. I don't know about those quotations. I'm a little concerned about that. I've just been babysitting dogs and threw out my shoulder playing with them. Otherwise, just counting the days so I can return them. One isn't bad. Both is just they bring out the worst in each other. Yeah. Yes, he's been that way since Heaven's Word. Okay, I thought I kind of remembered that, but I also like kind of forgot because I mean, we really haven't seen Thancred a whole heck of a lot, even like for a while. So, L.A. Kingman says, "Dang, Gray doesn't even have the good glasses. They be so good. Look at them. Look at those fancy little rims. So handsome."
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Wow. That's...
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Wow, I'm gonna read some books from Librarian Urianger. Also, it seems odd to be like, "Here, child, make my bullets for me." This is a normal thing to ask.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
It's true. Can I just, like... I'll hold that thought for a second until we finish the cutscene. Because I don't want to interrupt them talking.
Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
A mysterious story. Oh, hold on, I guess I just want to say real quick, and I guess Minfilia's off screen now. But like, is new Minfilia like, are her eyes like even bluer than old Minfilia's? Like they're like weirdly blue. Like there's like no pupils in them. They're so blue. Like it's weird, and I don't know if they're like really distracting every time she's like on screen. Like I can't hear what she's saying because like her eyes are too bright.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Wow. Possessive, aren't you? Gasp. Oh no. Well, the LSD kicks in.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, As I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel.
Don't like that. Super don't like that.
One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life.
Yeah, that's... again, I really don't like that. That's...
I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
I think you've literally taken everything from those children. Like, I don't know what you mean by no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair.
It's not fair to those children. Well, wait, I think we're...
Stand for it. I cannot. There must be something we can do. Tell
really,
me.
we're really skipping over, like, the really horribly monstrous things going on here.
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
Is that really how you say Flamine? Flamingo?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Oh, hey, that's the incident from the Little Ladies' Day that we just had.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
I don't...
When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
Why does...
What happened?
I'm gonna just finish this cutscene real quick, 'cause I have a... I guess she doesn't need to tell me the story, because I saw it. I'm a winner.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it.
Right. Okay.
I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
Cool. Very neat of you. I never talk. Also, what do you mean, how do you want this to end? Like, what is even the context of, like, what?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate.
The first hath begun... What? Wait. With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise... What? Is there another Minfilia? Another Minfilia? What is...
The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
What? I feel like I understand this whole scenario, like, way less now. But also, like, I super hate it way more.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Cool. Welcome back.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Okay. Cool. Ow, what was that for, Cloud? So rude. What did I do to you? Okay, so hold on. I want to talk about that for a second because I feel like either I'm missing a lot of...
Mind his no fortress. It is an open pasture ravaged by internecine conflict and chicken.
Like, I feel like either I don't understand that at all or I'm understanding exactly and I hate what I'm understanding. Like... Boomer fancy soon. Hair is lighter silver color. Would look better if the hair was bolder, higher contrast. Got spooky eyes, lollifill eyes. Hair is violet colored, right? Pulled him right out of my head, says lol. Oh yeah, and then oh yeah, thanks you for getting rid of that bot, by the way, lol. I saw that pop up, but like it was in the middle of stuff and I didn't want to... Because like if I click outside of the game, like it immediately just like silences it all. I was like, well, I don't want to interrupt that, but... Tankred's got some hang-ups, says Hatun. Think about it this way, Gray. This is a power that can literally save the people. Do you think that any one of them are going to say no to still living? Like, what do you mean no to still living? Classes there have been many. No, it's you, Bun from Range Dune. What kind of buns are they? Says what? Guys, come on, Gray. This is a character recognizing she's made mistakes and wants to try and do better. Bring me on. I can yell game words at you until you understand. Well, no, because like, so this is what I'm understanding. Is that, like, I mean, because she even said straight up that, like, Ascian style, she's possessing people. And so she's possessing children at some indeterminate age to the point where that child is not living their own life. They're living, like, Minfilia's, like, controlling them. And that's what's going on. And on top of that, like, they have, I think even, was it the Exarch? Like, somebody, like, straight up just, like, said that, like, some Minfilias have gone willingly, some have gone unwillingly, but they've all died young regardless. Like there's a lot of, like, messed up, like, weird, like, stuff going on with that. Like, that doesn't... Am I the only one, like, thinking, like that's, like, super not cool? Like, this is, like, worse than Heian. Like, what is... The way you don't get head passes, Cloud? No, they're born with their power. There isn't control over them from Minfilia. Unless there's nobody's saying it's not messed up. Well, it... Like, I'm trying to, like... Well, like, everybody seems, like, super okay that this is, like, what's going on. She has been, says Carson. Well, it doesn't make it better. Like, how what number, like, because they said countless Minfilia have been born, essentially, like... It's like, what number of, like, possessed children do you get killed before, like, maybe this plan isn't working? Like, oh my god, I really, really hate that. Like, I super not into that. Oops, I broke it. Ilmeg. Smo says the world is dying. Class is Weldon Gray, FF. Fix, that's why you're here. Talking survival of species here. I don't... See, I hate... Once people start talking about, like, oh, well, but for the greater good. Like, no. That's not okay. Like, if you're living in a universe where the greater good is requiring that kind of stuff, you live in a crappy universe that probably just needs to be destroyed. Like, I'm not gonna say that's fine or acceptable in any way. Like, that's just not. Aha, thank the gods you arrived when you did. Any later, I don't think I would have been able to live it down. Couldn't have returned for at a better time. The Pixies had just decided it would be amusing to have Alice and I exchange outfits. I missed it. If only it would have been 10 minutes later. That'd have been great. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. Minfilia? I dare not ask what happened in our absence. It sounds like it was a party. Rianche? As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alfino and Mistress Alize, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. Because it's called reality. Classes, what's your solution then? I don't know. Again, Gray would push the nuke the world button if it, this is a whole other topic, Smo, but actually, yes. Yeah. I'm just saying, if the universe is if the universe of this game is that badly corrupted, just no, that's no good. You start over, new universe. Great, a child will die. Just let the whole world die anyway, says Cloud. Hottest of nuke takes. Oh, yeah, absolute. Honestly, if it's one thing if it's one thing if this is what they've chosen to do, that's one thing, right? But if the story is literally going to present it as this was the only possible solution, there was no other way, that's not fine. That's such a minus 60 points to the game. Ours is Osmo, we have ourselves a chaos worshipper here. This is okay, Asian. This is a reflection of this world. What do you mean? I don't understand. I'm gonna talk to Soul Un. I'm grumpled about this. Cloud, that's so mean. Can't tell me I'm wrong. I weren't expecting you all back so soon. We'd scarcely been. Thanks for the head pats too, I guess. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fey custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Let's go, I'm getting grilled rail. Purple carrot juice. I mean, I gotta get the purple carrot juice. There's no other way about it. Law says, but there wasn't one? There was only one person with the ability to hold off the Sin Eaters until you showed up, question mark? I mean, what was the Exarch doing? Was he just sitting on his hand, but again, and I guess this is actually coming down to a bit more meta situation of this is straight up I would fault the writers at this point of the game if they're really going to try to tell me that it was the only way to stave off the end of the universe was just killing children endlessly, that's not okay. If you've written a story where that's the situation, you've written a bad story. Just straight up. It's good to think that until a decision must be made, choices to just judge a whole species or world must be made with the coldest of wills because there's no good choice. It says Goodsworth, class is badly corrupt. There's 90% of one world gone and putting 5 other worlds to death. What was he doing? He literally sheltered an entire town. Yeah, I mean, he was doing stuff. Why was Minfilia randomly getting people killed? What was Marvel Universe's it is honestly if you want to get into comic book stuff, the comic book universes just suck. Again, this is like my personal taste on like how stories should be. Like as far as like what I like in story, like what I respect in storytelling. Like once you've presented something as like the only way, there's never like, wow, that's mean. That was really loud in my ear. Like if you ever like write a story where like there's only one option, like there's never ever like in the history of ever been like a scenario where like only one option truly exists. There's always multiple choice. And so that's straight up just a bad story point. Lord of the Rings is yeah. It's almost like worlds can't be terrible. Huh? Lord of the Rings is terrible, DC Universe is terrible. Greatest Fault Zero, the story confirms his cloud. I don't know. Carson's press on Gray, don't let the chat steal your oxygen. Okay, you're great leading us characterizing the situation, Gray. Best to strike on and continue engaging and learning what's going on via plot, says Carson. I don't know. It's there are options. The point is that's the best one. It's still that bad. I don't think it was. I really don't. Sul Uin regards you with a munificent expression. And actually, I was gonna let this slide. Like I'm like re-annoyed now, because the Fae village is like full of like people that the Fae have just like turned into bushes. It's like on top of like the universe already being terrible, like the one safe haven people were trying to flee to, like just they got murdered anyway, or like turned into plants or something. That's pretty crummy too. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? Not this time. We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Li Gia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. Oh, right, they have like a stupid Scottish accent. I should know. Next time, bad Scottish. You've clearly been busy, Oriange. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? Mm-hmm. And he tells them the story so far. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler. Oh, is our king and ruler, Titania. Oh, that's not good. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're only king in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. Oh, so that's why Sinators aren't really prevalent in the land, because they sealed the Light Warden. That's actually really not a bad solution at all, honestly. Just sealing it up till you can deal with it later. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. There's a little mini pixie dress. Are you sure? Of course. Custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way we get to watch what happens. Great. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fuath. The stone scepter is with the new Mo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. So you gotta go to other villages. Oh, great. The facts thus disclosed confirm my known understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fuath. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Okay, that seems fine. Quest accepted. Cloud's gonna tell us I was since you're clearly there. Better go to sleep before Gray's annoyance turns to my annoyance, says Cloud. Okay, well, see you later, Cloud, I guess. Have a good sleep. Because that's realistic. The Fae and most old lore look harmless, but are horrifyingly cruel. Yeah. It's not my favorite thing. And the fact that, like, the signs are just like, it's like, well, that's what they do, though, so I guess it's fine. Like, it's really weird that we're just, like, completely overlooking that. So I feel like in literally any other period point in the game like that would have been, like, a thing to fix. But whatever. It's not like we can do anything. I think we absolutely could. The number of, like, impossible, ridiculous things we have done, like, I feel like we could put a little bit of priority in that if we felt like it. And they got bigger fish to fry. They turned us to bushes before we could do anything, says Lala. I mean, we killed Ultima. Like, are you telling me, like, pixies are stronger than, like, world-ending machinations? I don't know. Fae are terrible, and I hate them, says Carson. Gray punches gods, I'm sure he could beat up a child. That's exactly, see, Carson gets it. This is where you'd be grateful to Urianger for finding a more peaceable solution, says Satun. I think the peaceful solution is, like, all these bushmen gotta be turned back into the creatures they were previously. Like, sorry, I'm feeling a little bit close. I was taught never to talk to the Fourth under any circumstances. I'm sure this is a good idea. No. During our sojourns in Ilmeg, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. Ah, dealing with, like, some ridiculousness here. I was about to say the Fourth couldn't be any more unreasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. Yeah, I wonder if these are going to be like, do people know... Oh, what? I can't remember what they're... I mean, there's a few different names for them, but, like, the water babies. Do people know about water babies? There's another name for them that's a bit more common, I think. But it's another situation where it's like children who have drowned in the water in water become, like, these, like, really mischievous, borderline, like, malevolent monsters, essentially. And try to lure you into the water to drown you as well. Through the gate lieth the domain of the Fuath. The untouchable gate, even. Wow. Because the problem is limited resources and lack of cooperation. Also, you're here to fix this. Oh, there are many versions of those. Cloud says that is exactly them. Great. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fuath are water spirits, perhaps we should just take our search into the lake. Alvino's like, I hate that plan, though. Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. Aren't two of us, like, able to... We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Dramatic flashback to when he almost drowned in a wading pool. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. Gasp. You too, Urianger? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Urianger's like... Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty for mortals? What a treat! Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safe keeping of your people. Oh, Oh, is that all? Of course, of course. You may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? I know. I think a thinker immediately doesn't trust that. He's like, there's no way. Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fuath, it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Okay. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Non Meg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh, of course it's a thing. I knew there'd be some kind of a dungeon today, I just didn't know when or wow and how. When, wow, and how, you know. The untouchable gate. Look at all these people that can be my friends. I got 5 whole friends here. Wait, I could bring Minfilia but not Thancred? That'd be weird. Small talk. I can fight too. I promise it won't be a burden. What do you do? When we sally forth, allow me to lead the van. Bearing the brunt is my specialty these days. While I was an Imperial Territory, I learned how to wield the gunblade. But I subsequently let my skills go to rust for want of the ability to replenish my own ammunition. Oh, a party. Neat. When I decided to rescue Minfilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensively minded style, so I placed a special order at the Crystalline Mean, and the rest is history. Oh. Wait, did I not actually accept the invite? There it is. Guys, we did it. We're party. I just want to talk to them all real quick, though. I want to see what they're saying. I'll take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the Fuath what they want. Okay, talking to Ariane J, apparently. Does never like to be simple. Although it may seem to believe, the Fuath's love of games surpasses even that of the pixies. And in the name of their games, full many men have drowned. We must needs take all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. So they desire sport. It seems safe to say I must proceed fully prepared. I can speak words. Get an anvil and start walking, says Goodsworth. Oh, there are tornadoes going on down there. Didn't know tonight was going to be active. Definitely hope it stays away from here. Oh, yikes. Careful, Cloud. Looks like you're on Cloud 9 anymore. Cloud 9? I just realized it's Cloud 9. That never clicked. Cloud, your name is even more clever than I believed it to be. Though seriously, I hope you'll be fine. Tornadoes coming and send a bunch of garbled text and leave. Yeah, make sure to have your last message cut off halfway. I think I will be, though admittedly a lot of the bad ones that have been here have been at night. I think by the time it gets here it should be weaker. Still at half a state over right now. Cloud. But no, you have a great name. What are you talking about? I used my spell. Thanks, Cloud. So I had opened up my actions and traits, I guess. It better stay away. Lala and Hatun seem disappointed. Look, guys. How was I ever to know? Who could have possibly predicted such a thing? Anyway, I guess are we all... Hold on. I should eat some food. It's good for me. Or whatever. I wish I could eat the Gisal greens. That'd be tasty. But alas, I shall eat an egg. Tiny says, welcome, rude man. I'll make your life harder, healer, says the tune. Guys, why are you already starting fights inside the game chat? That's so mean. Cloud says, if you need one more, I'll join. Yeah, I mean, we got room for one more if someone wants to join in. If you want to join in, Cloud, you're always welcome. Or if anyone else is around that wants to join in. Because otherwise we'll probably just queue it up and just wait for the roulette to or not the roulette, but the queue to pop. Yeah. If anyone wants to join there, it's always welcome. I don't want to subject a rando to you. Klaus is heading on. Cool. Sounds good. Guess we'll wait for Cloud to hop on in. So how's everyone doing tonight? It's been... Things started off a little spicy. I blame Yoshi P. And... At least for the moment, I'm going to say that Shadowbringers is probably my least favorite expansion. It's dropped real quick, but that's okay. We'll see where things go. Maybe it'll be fine. But hey, we get to go play in an... I hope this is like a legit like underwater dungeon. Because what was it, the Jewel of the Sea dungeon we did that one time, the underwater palace? That was a really cool dungeon. I loved that one. Like, so if this is like another like underwater dungeon kind of thing going on, I'm down to clown. Gozer says, gotta let the dogs out, BRB. Ah, he probably means actual dogs, too. Toon says, reading and listening comprehension skills are a bit lacking on your end. Oh, my comprehension is... The problem is my comprehension is, like, so good. I'm comprehending things beyond what the writers intended. I'm comprehending more than what's written on the screen. I can see beyond. I'm 7 dimensions ahead. 7 parallel universes ahead of this game. Class, of course, Grace is on opposite world and downloaded a patch, sorry. No, yeah, the patch took me a second to download too earlier. God, I'm so proud of myself, actually. Can I just you're creating fan fiction? No, it's anti-fan fiction. I'm gonna write a better story than Shadowbringers. I'm gonna fix all the plot holes that they're writing and make a better version. But no, I was gonna say, I'm really proud of myself that I managed to start on time today. Like, I was so down to the wire. Like, I was literally, like, getting the game turned on, and then, like, I saw that, like, there was, like, a download that had to happen, and I had, like, 3 minutes until I had to start the stream, and I was like, oh, no. That was crazy. But we made it. We started pretty much on time. I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, on time-ish. We've had to start, like, half an hour later than we... Like, I think going forward 6:30 MST... like the 30 minutes later than it has been, is probably going to just kind of become the standard starting time. Because I think I've got other stuff going on Sundays now that kind of eat into the time, and so I just have to push the stream back just a little bit to have the breathing room to start. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it, probably. Can we not deep dive-o? I feel like I should be able to dive into this water. Ah. Well, this is Gray, is that English teacher who insists the chair is not just a chair. Cloud says you can. Can? Can I, though? Can? Heading to Seraph's Cloud. Okay, sounds good. Cloud says you can dive? Oh, I can? Where can I dive? You just weren't out far enough? But it's so far. Why can't I dive right here? There's plenty of water. Ridiculous. I discovered a new location. Ah, you do have to just go super far. Wow. Look at all of this nothing. I kind of wish the underwater sections had like more stuff going on. Like, I wish there was like, it would be like combat down here. Be kind of cool. I mean, it looks nifty. Actually, this one like looks like, compared to like the Ruby Sea, this is like really clear, clean water. I guess it's supposed to be fresh water, so it's like really clean and clear. You can see like a really far off in this one. Like the Ruby Sea was always like kind of dim and couldn't see very much in it. Like, look how far you can see in here. This is cool. I like this one. That was a pretty good water. How do I... Oh, that's the rise button. I was kept hitting the down button. That's crazy. Gregorius says hello. Hey Gregorius, how are you doing? We're playing the game with the Final Fantasies. It's pretty good. I like it. What have you been up to? Eltros has joined the party. Wow. That's crazy. I guess we're good to start whenever now. Hilmeg, as they say. Wow, I forgot the Cloud's a mentor. That's pretty handy. It's probably because Cloud is so smart and competent at the game. I'm so ready. So I'm guessing what happens is like for the in the course of like the story logic is like we probably like are stepping through the gate, and when you step through the gate within the context of the dungeon, like it probably like opens up a super cool place. The normal loot rule, I guess that's fine. Wow. Look, guys. Oh, it's not nearly as underwater as I thought it would be. I mean, I guess it is underwater. Is it? Wait. Don't make. This just looks like a mini golf course. Am I crazy? This is just a mini golf course, but like under... This actually isn't other than a lake. This is just like an alternate dimension. I feel massively lied to. No Harvest Moon at this level, says Eltronus. Rip. Sag. Is the Harvest Moon like the hard version of this or something? Guys, we did it. Oh gosh, I have to heal people. Wait. Careful, Hadun. I forgot how to do this. I literally forgot where all of my healing buttons are. Capper says I'm getting Alice in Wonderland vibes. Capper, you're not wrong. Like, this is... I don't know, when we stepped through the magic portal, this is not what I thought was gonna... Oh, hold on. I need to stop. Okay, that was a waste, but I also was panicking that everyone was gonna die. So what happened to Lala? Even, like, the music actually is, like, very, like, Alice in Wonderland-y. Like the old Disney movie. It's very cool, I like it. Yeah, Capper, how was you? How's your day going? Oh, there's still one alive. Stupid butterfly. Class's Harvest Moon is a RPR ability. Ah. Oh, I like that. The magic flowers, that's kind of fun. Ah, very brave of Hatun. Thinking that I'm going to notice her running off. Actually, this music... Uh-oh. Is very Danny Elfman. Anyone else like getting that vibe? Like this feels like some of the music, like some like the background music, like in Nightmare Before Christmas. It's like the vibe it's giving me. No, nobody's died yet. I feel pretty good about that. Hey, Eltraz, you had a thing that needed to be taken off. Lord of the Lingering Gaze. I don't like that. A rock frog. This is what we call frog rock. Anyway. Or that's prog rock, wait. Fourth way to give guests a smashing welcome. Ow. Ow again. Stop it. Oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, this boss is fun. I like this one. As long as I remember to pay attention to keeping people alive. Which I probably won't. Oh, hey, I need to get some MP back in a hurry. Again. Ow. Oh, what is that about? Oh, not great. This is fun. I like this. Sorry, I'm like having to like focus a little bit because I'm trying to make sure nobody dies before it's their time to go. It's working out okay so far. Oh. Those have a wider range than I think they do every time. Oh. Oh wow, I'm like out of ability to heal. Sorry, Lala. I'm healing. Honestly, my least favorite dungeon theme is Cloud. I kind of dig the music. It's like really chill. Capra says you wouldn't be wrong. Looked out there, says Capra. Yeah, that was like just in the nick of time. Okay. We did it. Game's easy, guys. Onward to your prize. Oh. Did that frog just run away from us? Sorry, I wasn't like paying close attention. I realized like something like ran from us. Also, Hitoon's running from us, of course. Ow, me. Wow. Yeah, this is the... Like, does anybody else, like, get the vibe? Like, this is the... From Nightmare Before Christmas, this is the theme that plays when Jack Skellington, like, wanders into the woods, like, at the beginning of the movie. I swear. Like, the transition, like, from the woods to Christmas Town. Like, that's, like, this song, essentially. Like, really close, at least. Would it be the same composer, says Goodsworth? Well, I mean, the composer for Nightmare Before Christmas was Danny Elfman. Ah, Hatun, you died! What the heck? Ah, crap. Wow, this went bad in a hurry. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Can I? Boy, I am having to work so... Oh gosh, this is not good. Okay, this might just be a Wiperuno. Okay, crap. Yeah, this is bad. God, what happened there? I don't think they're gonna leave me alone. It's just... This is not cool. Hey, Eltraz. Yep, bye, Eltraz. Wow, that went south really fast. I don't know what happened there. I apologize on that one. Now you pointed out it is similar, says Lala. Okay. Wait for me, guys. Okay, I apologize for that one. That one really went poorly, and I don't know what happened. I think damage like suddenly came a lot faster than I was ready for, and I just wasn't ready. So that's entirely my bad, and I apologize. Like, we almost kind of saved it, but not quite. Not quite enough. Easy. Cloud says it's heavy damage. Yeah, I think... That's probably what it was. I feel like there was a point where, like, Hatun, like, went from, like, a nearly full health bar to, like, no health at all. Like, very fast. And, yeah. Many a wipe has happened there, says Cloud. That's... Well, I don't know if that makes me feel better, per se, but at least it's, like... It's not just my imagination, I guess. It is really like, I can kind of see why people are saying like maybe like it's not their favorite theme for a dungeon, like, cause like it's like very mellow music for a dungeon. Like the dungeon music usually has like a pretty fast beat to it, cause like it's an exciting, like, it's like, oh, we gotta fight the monsters or do the thing. Like there's usually like a lot more energy to them. Like this is just like a really chill, peaceful, like this feels like the kind of like thing that should be like playing in the background for like while you're just like in an open world area, and not necessarily like in a dungeon. Like I like the music. It definitely fits kind of funny. Oh, look at that friend. Look at that friendly fella. The tune Have a Reagan. Take it with you. Snowcloak has pretty slow music too. Shadowbringers BGM, the best is Gregorius. No, it's been, I mean, 14 always has good music. I've been liking a lot of the Shadowbringers tracks so far. There's been some really good stuff. You will need to block the tethers to grow. Gray, says Hatun. I'm reading. Don't tell me I'm not. I don't know what tethers are. Talking about like tetherball? I'm pretty good at tetherball. I was undefeated in 3rd grade, I'll have you know. Except for those times I got defeated. Oh. The tethers! I've heard about these. How do we do that? Oh, we need to physically block the tethers. Can't believe you read that. I'm in shock, says Tiny Gremlin. Oh, that's what you guys meant. I thought we were supposed to like attack them or something. Sorry, I misunderstood that one. Eltraz gently pats me, thanks. Big preach. Cloud says, all good, you've seen now. Yeah, oh. No! I'm guessing if you don't block the tethers, like, he just like gets like tougher and tougher over time, right? Because like now he got bigger because the tethers weren't fully blocked. Am I reading that right? Here, have a Reagan. Oh, have even more health actually. Oh, that was unnecessary at that point. Don't worry, I wasted my mightiest healing spell on you. Oh, I don't want to be where I am. Thank you, Eltraz. Okay. Okay, I blocked one just in time, I guess. Ooh. Oh, Hatun, you're dying again. Don't do that. This is a cool, like, I love the bosses in this dungeon. Like, these are fun mechanics to me. Like, these are, like, they're, like, a little different, but, like, they're not, like, so completely, like, out there. It's like, there are some, like, because, I mean, it definitely helped that you guys gave me the heads up on the tethers, because I think that might have been a bit tricky to figure out. Eventually probably would have noticed, but maybe. Oh, wow, Hatun, you're dying. Oh, Hatun, what the... Ah, dang it. I don't know why that cure didn't get to you in time, but it didn't. Sorry about that. Oh, it might have been because I was out of magic. That might have messed up my ability to heal that in time. And that could have been worse. That could have definitely been worse. Klaus's wipe if he gets 4. Oh, so it's really important to prevent the tethers. So, like, if they're not blocked at all, then you basically just insta-lose. That's good to know. Welcome to our humble abode. Is this the Crystal Tower? Sure looks like Labyrinth of the Ancients up in here. That way? The crown's that way? Oh, just right there, huh? Wow, what a deal. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a fake. You just have to keep going. Ain't that a gas? Cloud says it's a trap. Cloud, I can't. How did you guess? How did you know? Your talent for seeing beyond the veil, the truth, is impeccable. Cannot be pecked. A Kelpie? Wow. Kelpies are pretty cool. I think they also like to drown you, though. I can't remember the lore. That's like Celtic lore, I'm pretty sure. I'm not as good on my Celtic lore as I should be, unfortunately. What the... I like unselected tune in those inopportune moments, I swear. Oh. So the Fuoth are just like Froggos, it looks like. Is that right? Just little froggies? I wish there was a Kelpie mount as tiny. That's actually wild that there isn't a Kelpie mount. Like, they've already got the model even. That's actually crazy that there isn't one. Use your Affliatus abilities? What the heck is Affliatus? Don't make up words. It's your heals you've been building up at my my Lily. I got a. Whoa! What does that do? I don't know what it did. I used Affliatus something. That's just a free heal. Oops, that's not what I meant. Well, now you're extra healed. Guys, you know that like, Affliatus is just like free heals forever, with no consequences. That's crazy. Naiad. That's not Celtic mythology. Can't trick me, game. Capper says yeah. Uh-huh. A white mage that does not donate blood to the blood lily is a sad white mage, says Eltras. That seems kind of rude. Whoa, Eltros, what the heck? After 3 of those free heals, you can launch an attack there too. Blood for the Blood Lily. Oh! How do I... Yo! That seems kind of useful. Thank you, Capper. Very cash money of you to help me. Yo, being a white mage is kind of cool, though. Why doesn't everybody just play as a healer? So easy. Just everything just like works. I need to rearrange my my slots, I think. Because that afflatus misery button is hard to see. He's got a candy cane. That's adorbs. Oh, well. Oh no, he's hot. Lake Lord Inkthon. Man. Didn't realize you were fighting the Rizzler today.
ウサギの真似なら少しできます。ぴょん。
Oh, jeez.
ぴょん。
Oh, I don't know what this is gonna do. Oh, it makes me run. That's my run button. That's cool. Thanks for the help. Are we going in, I guess? Thanks, Goodsworth. We're doing it. Is that He-Man one a little bit loud for folks? Oh, I need to not look away. I dodged it because I'm smart. My gosh, guys. I think I'm like Neo, but now I'm... Oh, well, now I'm a Toad, though. Alright, I think I don't actually know how this works at all. Never mind. I'm at B. Ow! Well, I healed everybody just in time. Oh! Oh, that's what was going on. I didn't realize the floor was missing. Thank goodness that doesn't just, like, insta-kill you. That'd be real rough. That's really fun. I like that mechanic. I feel really embarrassed that I lost to it so easily, but alas. Mastered the melody. Bravo. Okay, I was gonna say, that was like way too easy if you just like, I was already dead, but... Lord. Shade of Fear? Oh, you're not wrong. I think I fought a monster that looked a lot like this in Lies of P a couple nights ago. Ow. Oh, it's so corrosive. Why didn't somebody warn me? So this guy's whole deal is that he's like... summons other problems to make problems for you. He telegraphs things with his tentacles about where he's gonna... Eltros. Oh, but I was standing right there in the middle of casting. Oh, okay. Getting a little bit quiet, I have to focus. Okay. Things are back under control. Did you just, like, re-poison me right after I got rid of it? Okay, does he, like, keep just, like, recasting that endlessly? Oh, well. Alright. Ultra says I did warn you, also rip. I've learned how to dodge things at least. There's a giant glowing eye I can recognize. I keep getting caught in the toad on the very edge. Come on. Oh, does that cancel my freaking shield too? That's so rude. I guess it's not a shield, but it's like my sanctum. No, my performance. I love how it turns back into just a normal toad. Like the very, very final phase. That's funny. You got puked on, says Capper. You're not the first, nor the last. Time for the real challenge versus Capper. Remember the free... I forgot about my free heals. Sorry, thank you, Capper. Wow, somebody's dressed for Alice in Wonderland, I just realized. Looking good, Tiny Gremlin. Capper says no, really. After 3 of those free heals, you can launch an attack there too. Could stand to be slightly quieter, says Goodsworth. I might turn down the He-Man one at some point. But by some point, I mean just like after the stream, I'll adjust that. We did it! Let's go! Cloud says, fun! We did it! And we barely any of us died a bunch. It's my friends! The people I canonically finished the dungeon with. Uh-oh. Getting all watery.
Wilford!
I'm glad I nailed the voice in my guess. Oh, my friends are all here.
Amazing! Jolly good show.
Great.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Oh, it is water time. Goodsworth, you're right. And get some water. Good water. Doesn't ever use clemency so much. I don't even know what clemency is, Hattoon. Sounds like beginner strats.
No other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
God, what a frill. It's the paladin self-heal. Shush.
Will thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, that I hate.
Thanks, Goodsworth.
There it is. The relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Sure. Well, I wouldn't dream of it, Inkthone. Cloud says clemency is the button you used when the healer is failing. I was doing so good. I healed Hattoon all the time sometimes. I guess it's water time again. I'll take another swig of water. Why does that frog have the prettiest eyes in the entire game?
You are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Oh, I already have someone. Look. Real kind of you. Just that face I give him.
I want to see more of him.
Oh dear.
Yes, yes, I could watch him forever.
Okay.
Why don't we just make him one of us?
Yes, one of us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that?
Chicken, chip,
You may
chip,
have
chip,
the
chip,
crown,
chip, chip.
but in exchange,
good
we will have you.
I love how like my face of me is like, I don't like this plan. Yeah. Oh, are they trying to drown us in water except that we can breathe underwater and they just probably killed Tancred instead?
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Ardbert. Water. It is water. I guess I gotta drink water again. Man, can we like fire Ardbert from being our ghost? Can we get like a different one? Well, I think I forgot about Alfino also being able to drown. I mean, we could get we have a spare Alfino. We have Alize. Basically Alfino too.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Hooray! Plot points. Convenience. Unfortunately, all of your friends have drowned. Also, how are you breathing on? Oh wait, you're a ghost. Sucker. You're dead already.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them.
Hmm.
Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering.
Nice.
They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Oh wait, Cloud, who do I have to be nice to? Shame for them that you can breathe underwater. I can fire you and sense this attune. No. I like you forgot about Alphonse will be able to drown. What was his frown? Cloud says, who do you think oh gosh. Cloud. Oh, that's physical pain. He's got a nice goatee. I respect it. I can't grow a goatee that good. Guys, could you?
That's the royal capital of the kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days.
Ardbert, are you from Verbert? You have similar names.
They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside.
He is from Verbert.
All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Thanks, Broseph. Big preach. I love having you around. You're so helpful with your guidance. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so I'm basically, like, Verbert basically was Ishgard, right? That's kind of the implication we're kind of supposed to get here. Like, it was the reflected equivalent. Class has he done so far. Legends Priest on Rememoration is fine with Ishgard dying. I mean, I'm just saying. Just saying, guys. If we had, like, a sweet end the universe button, then, like, the Ascians don't get a win either. We just end the universe, we start over, get a fresh big bang to really kick things off. I think it's just a good long-term solution. This isn't Dragon Ball's Cloud. No saying. Dang it, guys. If Ishgard dies, and so does Amaric, says Katoon. I mean, I bet I could probably fit one person on the escape pod. Yeah, no, guys, wait. Not like this. I need... Hold on. You can't get me out here, you idiot. Oh, there! I ran right past him. Oh, Grassman, you don't want to be under the water. That's how you drown. I'm not making fun of the awkward physics collision of this game. Anyway. Cloud is not you, at least, though, since it's what you want, says Cloud. No, yeah, it's like, it'll be like the music video Shelter, except instead of, like, some random girl, it'll just be, like, Amaric in there, hooked up to tubes. He'll be fine. He'll probably figure it out. Alize? Alize, you can breathe underwater. Shut up. Organje? Oh, is Alize, like, saving everybody's life? I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhaust as thou art, thou art only in danger thyself. I pray thee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Grayson! Like, hey guys. I was talking with my ghost friend. I like him. I'm obligated to like him. Hey. Dear gods, were it not for Sauron's blessing. But I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. The idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us. But I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The fourth kept that part of the bargain, at least. Oh boy, I hope I get to wear all these items for my stupid final fight with this upcoming trial, I'm sure. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Suloon, is something amiss? Ominous music in the background. A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Ilmoran army, I'd guess. Meaning, we can play with them. As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Elfino is coming, then Alize will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. They're part of a matching set. Alright, just remember we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Oh, I've done this sort of thing before, it's kind of true. It's fine, defeating the Light Warden would always fit on me. Oh, let me just guilt trip them a little. It's like, no, guys, it's fine. I wanted to do this. Perhaps, but I would feel better if we were there to assist you. Back to cheering you on from afar. See you afterwards, my friend. The key to the castle. Quest complete. Grayson, can't destroy the universe if it's already destroyed. Shrug. It's true. See, I prefer victory by spite. Or at least victory by non-victory. Like, as long as the other guys don't win, then I win. If it isn't...
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
Cloud? What do you mean? It's the ultimate solution. If it is indeed the Ilmoran army, we may soon have to contend with the Ranjit again, which may prove problematic even for you. You just kind of suck. Hey, Minfilia. If only I hadn't been caught. Yeah, what's up with that? Oriange is eager to press on with the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the new Mo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. Ah, they're helpful then. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Quest accepted sounds. Lala? You, looking a little green around the gills. You feeling alright? Anyway. I'll be on my way. This isn't just blending in. Oh, good. I'm glad that I got the airship again out of all of my many random selected choices I could have had. I swear the mount roulette isn't as random as it claims to be. Because there are certain mounts that like I get pretty often, and there's other mounts like I've never pulled even once, I'm pretty sure. But it is what it is. Man. Anybody else loved going for a casual saunter in their airship through the lilies? Pretty relaxing. Uriange, fancy meeting you here. How's it hanging? Cloud says it is not slower, but I fully agree that it does feel slower for some reason. It's weird. It's really weird. Past yonder cliff lieth Plaenni, home of the new Mo. The others have gone on ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Boy, I sure love hanging out with Uriange. Out of everyone in my current party, I wish to spend the most time with him. Obviously. I cannot accept the teleport, for I do not meet the certain requirements. And truly, it is a day of sadness. Good Janana's grace. Good old Janana, you know the one. Witchweed, you look gross. All of the judgment with that statement, by the way. Can't see me. No, can't see me. Don't you dare. Uriange, there's crap around here. What's up with that? Also, it's just a trader. What? If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Urbert. 'Twas only when the Fourth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, oh glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness in Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall it, It seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing. And thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Is Urion J the Exarch? Exilarch? I don't know. That seems too obvious. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. I feel like the Exarch isn't nearly as long-winded as Urion J is, though. Aha! Mortals! Just as we thought.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Cloud. Heading out, learn your lore also that redeems for the stream. You're still valid even without me. Expect people to report any violation of it. Good night. Alright. Bye, Cloud. Have a good sleep, even though you say you force me to be nice to people I don't want to be nice to. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lida Ran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste are you? And allow me to hasten you on your way. Telling you, pixies are the perfect size for punting. Oh, we're just back over here. Teleportation magic. Or mercy, we're not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. I nod my head. Great. I love stealth missions. Oh boy. It's my favorite.
Good job.
Aw, thanks, Cloud. Oh, my actions and traits. I was forced to attend for a dungeon run, says Cloud. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. See you later. Bye, Cloud. Thanks for hanging out. Very cool. Good night. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. I like how they have to specifically tell you how it works. Like, hint, hint, don't do the stupid thing. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. Oh, I see. I don't look invisible, but I am invisible. Ah. But if I get on a mount, then I lose. Come out, wherever you are. Stupid pixies. Think I could just like yoink on their wing a little bit just to spook them. Be funny. This is a really weird mini game. Like, I assume there's gonna be like, I thought there was gonna be like more to this. Like, this is actually gonna be like a whole thing. But it's just that oh. We send them flying, hee. What should we do when we find them? Yoink. See, Cloud agrees. I thought this mini game would involve us like actually having to stealth. Any moment now. This wasn't really much of a mini game. This was just like a random thing that like just slowed down our progress for no reason. Pixies leave, disappointment right on their face. Head to the destination while under the effect of the fake cloak. That was weird. Like, I feel like that that whole thing could have not been in the game, and the game would have probably been better for it, honestly. Like, I thought it was going to be like a legit stealth mission, but that was just... It's fine. Pixie 1. What should we do when we find them? Pixie 2. Yoink. Exactly. Where things a bit more involved than you'll wish they hadn't, says Lala. Oh, is that just like a tutorial thing? We lost sight of you. Is everything alright? Oh. If they dragged Thancred away, or they dragged Urianger away screaming, it was tragic, but we'll never see him again. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Ah, I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You were hereby forgiven. Oh, I would have been unforgiven if I hadn't had an excuse? In other good news, the new Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Ah, pretty cool. It is alright. It says you can't even stealth with all the jumping. Quiet. My friends. Oh my gosh. They look like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Mortals! Mortals are here, lots of them! These guys look like something. I'm trying to think, there's like some fantasy race that these guys look a lot like. I want to say like from the Dark Crystal, if anyone's ever seen that movie, and or a weird Netflix show that happened for a minute. I thought you said the new Mo were men's best friends. The whole thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. It is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Widank. Widank. Tierney, it hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Liegea? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fey cousins, we New Mo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hands over the staff. That's so rude. No one will come to harm. Easily said for one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this man has possessed not only the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the selfsame desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we may see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianger. You have placed your faith in this man, and so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. That's a long time. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Ulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations. Thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over. Fetch. Ah. You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well you speak with the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Verbit fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. I wonder what they say in the Japanese version. Because I feel like that's like not the puns they were in the... I don't know. Very well, Yonjay. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Is this agreement arrangeable? Hooray! New Mo. They are the new Mo from 12? That's a new Mo. The new Mo makeup for the Pixies, says Carson. I haven't, but I know what the puppets look like. Gray's getting his FF12 card removed. Fake FF12. That's a new Mo. No, wait. There's no such thing in Final Fantasy 12. I would remember this. I've heard no... Oh, wait, no, the new Mo. Wait, hold on. From the Magic Mountain. That's right. I mean, to be fair, those guys are like in such a small part of the world. Omber Isace. Toon, don't just like spam random letters into the chat. That's rude. But no, that's right. I forgot about those little weird short guys. I think in that one they were always like super old though, and there's only like a handful of them that I can recall. And honestly, to be fair, like Omber Omnisace or whatever that mountain was like one of my least favorite parts of the game, because the judge boss that's like inside that temple room was so hard, and I hated it. So tough. I think I died on that guy more than like any other boss in the game. Which in retrospect I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know, I was terrible at it. Toon says noob, and this is what it feels like listening to TVH. Weird Ink. Sniffs at you expectantly, a fitting payment. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marnos. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Verbit. With the Knights gone, however, Marnos has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Okay, bye. Quest accepted. Yo, this village be tight, yo. Look at this stuff. Cray up in this biznay. Oh, Sigun. Being made from mushrooms, our homes are extremely vulnerable to fire. But one stray ember and it could burn it all down, so someone must always keep an eye on the cook fire. That's some ominous foreshadowing. Thancred? Well enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. Hurrianche? Though the Numo may appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service, be it an item or a task. Have care thou give us neither more nor less than what is requested. No, not more nor less. You wish to ask me a question? I shall be glad to tell you what I know. As for fitting payment, yes, I ask that you listen to me. I like that, that's funny. Yiskuf. Where's the oh, that's right, the twins are off in Magic Land or whatever. No, they're with the Fae. Just partying it up. Marn Os. Osmarn. Wosmarnos. Dine can. Guys, there's a crystal. I'm gonna lick it. Anytime you find something new, you gotta test the flavor. Peaches and cream. The hint of elderberry. Cool. Okay. The tune says noob. That's rude. $1,182, $1,183, $1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Uh-oh. Whoa! Hey, you're immortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? How'd you know? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Sure, sure. That's not a weird thing to ask somebody. Like, here, give me the legs of mine enemies, and I shall make your blade shine as new. Alright. I guess we're gonna go kill some fungi walkers. That's a normal thing to do, I'm pretty sure. I leveled up, guys. I'm level 75. Did you notice that? So good at this game. Wait. I know what I must do. And what I must do is eat Gisal greens. For it has been too long since we last saw George. And this wrong must be made right. What is GP? I'm going to save that for later, actually. Ah, my tenacity will go up with this one. I'll eat a muffin. A muffin, even. Delicious. AC, that tune says so overleveled. AC says leg bringers. That tune says you are going to eat the greens? Oh, man. Ever since I found out that, like, the greens basically just, like, give George a buzz, I've got to get in on that action. GP's gathering points, it's for gathering? Tenacity is for tanks, this attune? Ah, perfect. Wait, did somebody give me these muffins specifically for tanking? Am I an idiot? I feel bad if that's the case. Oh, I don't like the crickety legs these things have. That's what we call not fine. The tune says, yes, yes you are. No! Baka? No, it's not true. I'm not the Baka here. Quickly, George. Thank goodness. We nearly died. Slay moss fungi for their legs. Yes, yes indeed. Delightful. Most delightful. Well, it's dark in here. My eyes have to adjust to the darkness. Because I don't see any other people Baka could describe. No, but guys... No. I feel like... No, this is the way I came from. I'm no Baka. My mom didn't raise no Baka. I'm a Tamagotchi. So smart. I licked the crystal, don't worry. It was persimmon flavored. Yo, a persimmon? Like a cinnamon flavored persimmon? Would that be like awesome or terrible? I think I just like invented new fruit. I'm pretty sure horticulturists have to like pay me royalties now. Anyway, what was I doing? I was talking to a guy. Also, then you could have teleported. Shush. Look, Lala, there's stuff to do. Places to walk. There's no time. I'd like to emphasize once more that my mama raised no bakas. Ah, you have returned. And with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There's no greater joy. I wasn't even listening. I didn't pay attention. I guessed the number. Very pleased. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. Sure. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Wow, it is... That's really funny. Like here, Marn's O's shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Yee's Goof yonder? He's got a very silly name. He's been down in the dumps lately about it. Judging from your equipment, there's plainly no stranger to battle. I believe Yee's Goof will have something to offer you. Cartoon says X to doubt. No. He's the tool mender. Neat. Hooray, I remended all my tools after I got them all broke in that dungeon. On account of somebody not tanking very well and getting me killed. What's behind here? Secrets. Guys, I'm finding secrets. Also, Hatun, I'm sorry, you did a great job as a tank. You realize that Eerie, you're at our Eerie, don't you? Eerie? Mercy. Oh, that's more ominous. Good luck in your next fight. That says, no, wait, Hatun, come back. Don't slam the door. These Goof's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. He's a fan of men. That's fair. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you'll be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. This is just like extra steps just to like open up the local stores. Secret flame spore behind the shop. Ah, you weren't there before. You can't trick me. Well, this place is kind of cool, though. There's a mushroom staircase. And a flame spore. Wow. Ah, I missed. Wait, hold on, I can do it. My parkour skills are calling to me. The balcony is mine. That's a tough jump. Hey, flame spurs. No, George, don't die. That dude says meritocracy times. Meritocracy be pretty cool. Telling you. Everybody was fairly compensated for the quality they put in themselves. The world would go in a pretty smooth circle. Now, obviously, since it's my idea, I should be paid more fairly to compensate for the good idea. I collected your shrooms. Hutchins, if it was real, I would not have died in the dungeon. I don't know what you're talking about. As I remember that dungeon in my mind, I recall nothing going amiss that was my duty and responsibility. I'm pretty sure it went incredibly well. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. I was just over there. Toon says you didn't even know about your lily abilities. Nobody taught me about lilies. I don't think white mages should have to learn about nature. I don't remember that ever being part of like the quest line, learning anything to do with nature. I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to like heal stuff. That's all you got to worry about. So you plug the last of the flame swords using the case from the entrance. Yeah, attack! No. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and, don't be a weirdo, Minfilia. I should go and report back. Minfilia being a weirdo? She being a spy creep? Being one of those watchers from the walls? Incredible. Terrible. I'm gonna talk to Thancred about this. Ow, Hatoon. What did I do? Hatoon says the game did your white mage be higher level than me, but you're not my senpai, says lol. As always, you do not pay attention, says it. No, guys, wait. But no. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. It's getting more and more annoying and high-pitched with him. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. There, every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer an exchange for men's patronage.
Leave your stupid comments in your pocket.
Dude, no. My comments are great. I have great opinions. Back then, the castle wasn't called Ligia. The Verbidites built it, and they named it Grunslicht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against sin eaters. And now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I'd be glad to offer them to you. For a fitting price, of course. Wow. A deep gold ring coffer. Neat. A valuable accessory lieth within. Goof's shop is now open for business. Is Goof? Now, will you be offering a patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weird Lad? Looks like a nerd, I don't know. They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. A trinket peddler. Wow. I want more battlecraft accessories. Oh, heck yeah. Look at all this good stuff here. God, I don't have enough money, though. Drat. Oh, well. Maybe if I save up a little bit more, I could buy something nice for myself later. Hold on. Let me... How do I... Aha. Is it all item level 395? What's my current item level? Is my... item level 400, so it's probably nothing helpful for me. Yeah, all of my item levels right now are 400, so that's not going to do anything good. It's but a waste of time. Atune, what are you doing here? Did you offer goods and services in equivalent value to that basket of flowers and those pear apples, oranges? I don't think so. Well, LA King is all of a sudden Gray's a bully. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it all of a sudden, though, or has he just always been like this? This goldfish brain, yes, it is all of a sudden. What are you guys talking about? I think you guys are trying to pick on me. What is this? Unbelievable. Weedlad's ears appear droopy even by Numo standards. That's so rude. Even by Numo standards. Oh no. Poor Widlad. What? You would be my patron. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're new Mo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Grayson, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. Just don't get in the way. You're welcome to join. The minimum in Philia. Thank you so much. Hey, AC. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you would bring us back as many as possible. Yo, I just realized those new Mo must have, like, the biggest gauges on the planet. Like, look at the size of that. That's crazy. AC says, think he might reach Endwalker by the time the new expansion comes out? Maybe? Maybe his invisible ink is of such good quality they disappeared and he couldn't find them. Oh no. The greatest eye of irony is... Oh, that's really far away. I don't like that. Why is the Toon running around causing trouble? I'm off on my Kelpie. My watery horse of water. A summonum stone? Wow. I guess my watery horse of water's gone. I love riding around on my land bird, though. Really, this is just as good. That's the Kelpie we have at home, says Lala. It's kind of true. He says, hey guys, is Grayson almost ready to fa la 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 la? Definitely, always even. Also, why are there two crystals so close together? When there's like such massive amounts of areas that are like so far apart. Don't touch me. Wait, we're in Wokedorf? Yo. Place is woke. That one is like Italian spice flavor. Nimbus. If you are familiar with Fey names, you will know that most of the flock do not use them, myself included. We prefer to keep that which our masters bestowed upon us. Are you guys talking birds? Ah, how I'd like to go bathe in the lake, but the thought that the Fuath will be waiting puts me right off. Bunch of weird talking birds out here. What is this? I don't know about this place, guys. Something smells off. It's all busted up, too. Very weird. Why are there two crystals, like, so close together on the map, actually? Hold on. Like, what's up with that? Like, really? I don't think I've ever seen, like, two crystals closer together. That smells of mischief and trickery. Verboltenberg. A guard in Krakatoa. I'm going the wrong way. Kradonkabanko. That turns it close to it. You turned off the mount music, says AC? That turn says, why not? No, I turned off the mount music a long time ago. Because I think somebody in chat at the time said that it was, like, distracting. And I guess I never turned the mount music back on, actually, now I think about it. Cave makes it feel like it's miles apart, says Lala. Oh. AC says I would at least lower the volume of mounts to a lower audible level, says AC. Right. Going the wrong way again, I think. Okay, I gotta go up over here. Verboltenberg. I don't know, maybe I'll turn the mount music back on sometime. Because I do like some of the mount music. It's, like, very good, honestly. Minfilia. What do you think? I'm riding around on a glowy bird. Wait, actually, hold on. Where am I? It's just a glowing bird. Was I inside of the bird? What? Where was I riding it? What? The tune says you are the bird. What the? What? The heck is that mount from? How did I become a bird? What? No. This is impossible. You think magic like that just exists in this world? Ridiculous. The tune says it was from the Rising. Also, didn't you finish Coils? Coils? Was it from the Coils or was it from Rising? You guys gotta make up your minds. Don't touch me, Gordon Porksy. That's what I thought. Run away. Run away, Pixie. Porksy. Hey, we found the Filias. Filaments? Father Collett's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new mow. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. So now we're stealthing again. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Grayson. Oh, That doesn't seem quietly and carefully. That seems like murderously and violently. Oh, hey. Okay, so just gotta be sneaky stealthy. Shh. No one can see me. No one can see me anywhere. I'm like a whisper in the night. So stealthy. They'll never see me coming. Oh, I ran right up to the invisible ink. Cool. God, I'm really good at this game. Usually the ultimate coils of Bahamut, Grace, and pretend you're a mushroom, says AC. AC, it's not working. What do I do now? Ah, no, I fell from the ink. No! Idiot. So stealthy. They don't even know I'm here. Not a one of them has any clue. Uh-oh, dead end. Ow. They might be onto me. Right? I forgot to download that stupid thing that helped me, like... God, Smode sent me that mod, like, 10 years ago. I still haven't downloaded it to fix the stupid controller disconnecting. God. Could it be that I'm the fool? No. It's the Porksy that's wrong. You guys get out of here. Stealthy stealth. Ah. They might know I'm here, guys. Hold on. Let's get out of here. See? It was a peaceful mission. Nobody got hurt. That's how you know I did it heroically. AC says next time be an aggressive mushroom. Like those mushroom men from Dark Souls. I definitely remember what Dark Souls is. Why wouldn't I know what that is? Jumping puzzle, jumping puzzle, jumping puzzle. No, wait. I can get up there. I believe in myself. This is definitely worth it. They wouldn't put this up here if there's no reason for it. Can I... Yes. No, no, no. I'm getting the secrets. What are the secrets? I don't think there's any secrets. I think it's a lie. I think that garden Porksy's full of it. Where did Minfilia go? Man, those Porksy's follow you for a while. Way over there. What are you doing over there, Minfilia? You silly Billy. Oh, guys, stop hitting me with stuff. I'm busy. Come on. My controller disconnected again. Cool.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Howdy.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Bunch of pansies. I see you use daggers. You don't need to worry about me. I guess I'm glad you're safe. Good job being alive or whatever.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help.
Sure.
The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army.
Mm-hmm.
But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight.
Pretty rough.
Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
That's unfortunate.
I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Yeah, is that how that is, Minfilia?
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
That actually could be true. No. No, but...
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood.
Mm-hmm.
As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what happened after that.
Hmm.
I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Oh. That's a shrieky shriek.
What is that?
Oh, he's just throwing a hissy fit probably because he's stuck in a castle. You know, maybe we don't need the stone scepter and the other MacGuffin. Maybe it's just gonna break free right now and we can just go fight it. Oh. It's Titania-ish.
Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
How come Titania retained Titania's form despite becoming a Sin Eater, supposedly, and or Light Warden? Oh, so spooky.
Come and play with us.
Oh, so scary.
It came from the castle.
That was weird.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo.
But where are you going?
To Thancred and the others.
Oh, okay. That's probably fair. They should probably know that the Titania is sending out psychic messages and also spooky gifs. AC says, "Get out of here, Yishtul." And Clockwork says, "Hey Grace, just finished Shadowbringers literally 2 days ago." Nice, and Clockwork. Also, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you, I'm pretty sure. I remember your name. It's been a hot minute, though. But I see you're also making your way downtown. Enjoying the game at your leisurely pace. I could teleport. Teleportation's allowed. Is maybe Titania stronger than the others, says Hatun. Because face is... That's probably true. Ankle's been good, and yeah, we chatted a little when you first started 14. Let's see, I definitely remember your name. Eon Clockwork. Aeon? Aeon. Ione. Clock. Clocko, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, so I guess you're... Aeon, okay. Clockwork. Gotcha. Figured it out. That's cool. Thanks for stopping in again to say hey. How have you been liking the game? Out of curiosity. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, I guess they all got the same psychic flash. Oh, it's you. My ink? Were you able to retrieve it? 6 whole inks for you. Yes, this is the ink. And almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. You know what? I like that optimism. Also, I don't know, is Titania a king? I mean, I guess it's not for me to judge, but Titania seemed more of an effeminate bend. What, you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. That seems wrong. Doesn't seem right. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. Exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and... voila! May it serve you well. An Aetheryte ticket. Good for a single journey through the Aetheryte network collected in place of Gil when using it. Wow! That's, like, useless. I can't believe they would give me Aetheryte tickets this late into the game. What am I supposed to do with those? If you're not... I feel like most people, by the time they reach this far into the game, like, they probably have at least 1 million gil. Just hanging around. It's like, what do you spend money on in this game? Like, there's nothing to buy. I guess, like, foodstuffs you buy sometimes, but, like, for realsies, though. Heh, got a bunch of quests I'm not going to listen to. Feed lad? A stranger forth. The elder's answer. Eon says just started Endwalker. Cool. King of the Faces Hayatun. The Fae are genderless, says Eon Clockwork. The Fae are not gendered. Well, I mean, well, that still leaves the same question then, because isn't a king inherently gendered? Like, wouldn't there just be, like, a different, like, are there, like, 1 million non-gendered, like, terms for leadership they could be using? Am I insane? In Midnight Summer's Dream, it's Oberon that's the Fairy King. Titania was the queen, says AC. Oh. Lala says, because Fae. I buy glam and occasionally gear, says Lala. At least Kingdom says, like, what? Like, Prime Minister. Grand Poobah. I don't know. I feel like there's options out there. The Elder's answer. Weed Lad looks at a satisfied Numo. That could have been like President Titania. I'm not gonna let this go. They could have been like a chancellor, perhaps. Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wid Aink returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, they say they'll have tidings for you. Is Wid Lad related to Wid Aink, you think? Could be coincidence. Coinkadink. Kawankadonko. A crazy random happenstance, perhaps. LA Kingdom says, yes, yesterday bro was gender... I didn't ask for bro was gender neutral. I said guy. Guy is so neutral. I mean, technically... I mean, was it the boys? Isn't the boys technically being used to be inclusive of a group that's like not just boys? At least the same difference. Not really. Bro is definitely not gender neutral. But guys is arguably maybe kind of sort of. Yeah, I fell. Wait, no, I wasn't falling. But oh. Elizabeth Swann was the Pirate King even though she's a woman, says AC. Yo, spoilers, AC. What if somebody hadn't seen that movie yet? AC says it's just a title. Then why have the distinction if it's just a title? Why don't people just get to choose if they're going to be called a king or queen? I feel like it's inherently gendered. I feel like it's so, in fact, it's like so entrenched with gender that trying to separate it from gender would be extremely difficult at this point. Wedding. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. Typhoon is because English has genders, Japanese, which the writers are, is not. But there are genderless terms for leadership that we have. Like, they exist out there. Like, I don't know. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you'll be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. DE says smash. Hey DE. How's you? Command points. DE, I'm not sure how many points you're going to have at this point. They take a little bit of time to gather. Wow, DE already has spacebooks, never mind. Well, it says, in media I see female and male kings, but never male queens, is how I see it. Are there actually examples of female kings? I would be curious. Actually, no, like, because, like, Pharaoh, I think Pharaoh I've seen, like, used, like, either or, technically. Like, I legitimately can't think of an example of king being used in a non-gendered or gender-neutral way. If that's not the case, then I'd gladly be proven wrong. It's just that up till now I've never been wrong in my life, so I'd be shocked. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we are forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new Mo. This makes 3 relics. One more we can arrange a meeting with the warden. I nod my head. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey-folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fey-folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they have become a sin-eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? He likes marmalade on his toast. Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do it all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the fourth's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. I don't like how protective she is. It's kind of concerning. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaros safekeeping at their settlement, Wolikdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro, unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. I nod my head. That feels like a really lazy reason for just like, we didn't want to make a whole other Fey race, so we were just like, we'll just use the Amaro again. Oh, it saddens us to see you leave. We wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolikdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Seto means inland. Neat. Bye, Feo. AC says Cleopatra. Yes, Queen. Hatshepsut, Cleopatra, Catherine the Great, Boudica, Eleanor of Aquitaine, and Mary the first all-female kings, to name a few. Were they actually... Okay, first of all, Cleopatra and Hatshepsut definitely did not use the term king, because that's not the language they speak over there. So that's outright, I say. I don't allow for that one. I'm talking about specifically in the English nuance of the term. Catherine the Great and Eleanor of Aquitaine, Mary the First. I'd be curious to know if they were actually referred to with the title of king. And says Pharaoh is close enough. I mean, but it is a separate, that's kind of what I'm saying, because Pharaoh is kind of a non-gendered word, because there were female pharaohs. So again, that's fine, but I mean, specifically the word king is what I'm trying to get at, Wolikdorf. This fountain is dry, apparently. I think I'm letting it bother me more than it should. That's because, I don't know. The stream really story-wise, the stream really started on a sour note for me. And now I'm just, trying to find problems with, everything in the game. And so I think I'm picking fights with things that really shouldn't matter. But they do matter, because they make me mad. I see an Aether current, I want it. That's that Redditor brain talking, says Katoon. No, guys. You're just jealous because I got so much karma. Cool. So I just need to find the biggest dragon in the area. Enormous Amaro. He's so big. Look at him. Sleeping on that thatched roof like a crazy guy. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. This would be a great time to use the air horn redeem. What will you say? Mog. Cal. Luckily I said something. Luckily I actually made an actual comment about Seto, because I would have forgotten already. Except that it is a Japanese word. Also, at least you're admitting you're being well. argumentative tonight. That tune says time for a fedora hat asset. Yo, I gotta get like a sweet trilby. Get a trilby with like a little like hat, like a little like tip of the hat like animation to go with it. Be sick. Bert. Oh man, that guy that I'm still contractually obligated to be nice to? Why would I remind you of him? He and I are nothing alike, and I don't say that because of an implication that I think I'm better than him, but because we are separate but equal people that are very distinct. No, forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden. But I look so dashing in them. I could not possibly part with these nice shoes. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? I implore you to reconsider. Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. He's being a big nerdy birdie. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. He's like, Thinker's like, I'll give him a gentle touch, alright. That was weird that I feel like we like stayed on that scene for like a little too long. Rispa. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? I know what I must do, but I do not have the strength to do it. Fine. That's it, getting me mouse to unclapping my mallet, I mean axe. Do I have like a friendly pet? I was listening. I read between the lines and everything. Cutter.
That's it! I'm getting me mallet!
Too, and how could you? That's so rude. How long has it been since last I felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbit, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. I /petted Rispa. And he's now sad because he thought about his dead friend. Mission accomplished. By which you mean I read the line that said use /pet on Seto. Did it say, was there a line that said use /pet? Because I did not see that anywhere. Ian Clockworks is based. Lala says Rispa. However this Amaro is. I don't know. There's a hidden Amaro behind this wall. And I mean to give him a congratulatory hand touch. You on? Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. Oh, Dinkelberg. Oops. Can I give you a congratulatory hand touch? Okay. That tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Vronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. That's a crazy story. I listened to it very carefully. I have internalized it, and it will be part of my life forever. And I will never forget the lesson I learned. Nimbus. A nimble bus. What was all the commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? This is the fastest way to use the pet emote. /stroke, I don't like that. What's happening? I'm being patted. It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. You're kinda loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then, we are Fey folk too. When first we made a home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Cool story, bro. Minfilia, you're talking to him. They're so fluffy. It's like touching a cloud. Where's Thancredo? A Travaler? Oh, that's just you. That's not interesting at all. Where's Thancred at? Is he not real? I don't think Thancred ever existed. It was all but a dream. Oh, there's Thancred. Thancred? Despite their seclusion, the Amaro here appear to be quite familiar with men. Well, now we can talk to Urianger. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Uh-huh. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. We'll just have to kill all of them, steal those shoes. It's really the only way. Urianger, that's crazy of you to suggest that. His brow was furrowed in thought. Perhaps a tactical nuke of some kind. One great enough to destroy the universe. Grayson, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that though he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Gall, if there's one thing I'm good at doing, it's speaking of my many great deeds. Seto, let me tell you about the time I killed 7 gods. You've spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. Don't say scorn. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win, don't worry. This is something I must do. I'll be slightly more serious on account of my sweet, serious jacket I'm wearing. And Clockwork Prowler theme, the hunt begins. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Faefolk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To do what no one else can. To keep a promise. To save the world. Oh, keep a promise. What did you say? The very words. Could it be a mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin-Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Cool. I'm guessing, just by the by, for those in the interest of knowing such things as this, but we'll probably be finishing up this quest, and that'll probably be it for tonight. Kind of just like looking at the time. It's kind of giving people a heads up on that. Which means the next stream will probably be going almost directly into, into fighting Titania. I'm going to go with Grand Poobah, because I like that term. And I don't see nearly enough rulers in fiction use the term Grand Poobah. So that's what we're going to say Titania is. On account of my absolute unwillingness to use the term that they're using. Ian Clockwork says Grand Poobah of the Doinks. Also, if anybody happens to know, like, where does the term Grand, like... Because, like, I've heard the term Grand Poobah, and I've never known, like, if it's a real term or just, like, a made-up term. Seto no Hanayomi. Okay. Hello. I'll use my voice to lure out the Sin-Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. This isn't all languages made up words strung together. AC says Grand Poobah. You watched the Golden Girls? The heck is the... Oh wait, the Golden Girls? Like the TV sitcom from like the 80s? I've maybe seen like one episode. Isn't like... Wait, actually, isn't like Grand Poobah... Isn't that like the name of like the alien guy from the Flintstones? Am I crazy? That sitcom, says AC. Is Grand Poobah from the Golden Girls, is that the origin of Grand Poobah? Because I've definitely heard that, the term in media. I don't think I can't possibly have ever watched like enough Golden Girls to have heard that term there. Ready then? Very well. I'm about to lose George. That's not my favorite. Okay. George, get him! Oh my gosh. Poor given cowardice. These things are super weak. Get out of here, you wimbos. Oh, wait a minute. Get him, George. Yeah. Easy biscuits. Another one, Forgiven Deceit. Man, what an easy fight. Bunch of babies. Grand Poobah is a real term in satire, but not the origin in the Golden Girls. Okay. Ian Clark says they are the basic Sin Eaters. Dorothy calls Rose the Grand Poobah of in the show. That's so rude. That's very funny, but that's very mean. I saw you barely hanging in there. Law says Grand Poobah is a satirical term derived from the name of the haughty character Poobah in Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado. 1885. Gilbert and Sullivan? Law says from Wikipedia. Alright, I mean, I would never deign to question that. Wikipedia is always right. Except for when they're super wrong. We made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wolleckdorf. Huh? Who's... Ein Sanchez? Dare? Huh? Gasp! Ein Sanchez knows who I am, apparently. Who is this? Oh, Anne Clockwords, it's me. Okay. How are you doing? This forest has been like the weirdest thing, because I think it's been like literal months, and now being like called out by folks. Very kind of you to drive on by Ein Sanchez, though. Good name. Strong name. A name that definitely has a driver's license and is allowed to drive through the Fey Forest. Ah, Seto. By the ease with which you slew the Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Oh. Alright, well, let's, we got enough time. Let's see what the favor is. We'll start the quest. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. Uh-oh. I've been tricked. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession. A medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmire Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fwath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, we will not go and search for my medallion. If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. You asked me to find a tiny medallion in a whole lake? Like, the entirety of a lake. A small medallion, whatever. Grand Poobah. I pronounce it Ian. Ah, okay. See, I was confused because I think, and maybe you've never watched it, but in Cowboy Bebop, the corgi dog that they have is his name is Ein, and it's spelled E-I-N because it's short for Einstein. But I got you. Gasp. Ian Sanchez is Ian has joined the party. Gotcha. Ian is also one in German. Ein? Wait, are you telling me that Einstein is one Stein? Is that what his name is? His name is One Stein? It's crazy. Actually, hold on. No, yeah, we'll save that for... Actually, hold on, yeah. No, we got time. We got time. Sorry. I keep going back and forth. I think we'll go ahead and finish off this quest. It doesn't seem like it'll take too terribly long, maybe, possibly. At the very minimal least, we'll grab the medallion. Because there's possible that getting the medallion is going to come with a big old story that we have to listen to. So maybe we'll just, like, save the story for next time. Sextuplet shower. Shallow. Shower shallow. Isn't a stein a pitcher for beer? Ian Clockwork says I know. Ah. I think stein... I definitely have heard the term stein. Well, actually, isn't stein... I think stein is German for stone, isn't it? I could be wrong, but I'm nearly certain it's stone. Wow, somebody thinks they're so cool driving around with their underwater car. Well, eins is one, says Lala. Ah. I see. We're all learning together today. I discovered a new location. Look at me, guys. Now they'll finally respect me. Oh, these are very rotted houses. Yo, am I flying directly towards the thing I need? What a time to be alive. A straight shot. God, am I just the best at this game? Oh, well, okay. It does not appear to be Seto's medallion. I was gonna say, if it was that easy, I would never let any of you hear the end of it, because I'm so awesome. You would all have to respect me forever. Hey, Hatun. Is this the glittering object, seeing as that's being defended by a sea witch? I'm sorry, Hatun. Hatun, you helped me find Seto's medallion. I take it all back. I respect your skills greatly, and appreciate you being here. Young Clockwork says, by the way, is the car multi-seater? Yes. I think it is, right? I think you can have up to 4 people in the car. That's how that works. Hatun says, never. People la revolution. Also, IDK, I took German in high school, and you don't want to think about how long ago it was. That's fair. Fair enough. The question mark was accident. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Ooh. Wow. I can see something above me. Nature sure is crazy. So pretty. Cool. Yamazi, how could you? That was very loud. Was that very loud for anyone else? Maybe I need to turn that one down too. Wowzers. It says, reason I said get in, loser. Says the Clockwork. I guess I missed that part. Sure thing. I'll accept a ride. I ride the pillion. Thank you. The only reason in-game chat when we're making fun of him says tiny gremlin. No, that's not true. No. I read in-game chat whenever it occurs to me that it exists. Couldn't find the hello, so I redeemed the closest thing to it, says Yamasi. No, yeah, I guess the only real hello is like there's one that says like I am here. But I guess it's probably the closest one. How do I... What was it? There we go, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for the ride, very kind. No, he missed the trial, the tirade in Heavensward, says Hatun. There was a tirade in Heavensward? Huh? What are you talking about, Hatun? Clever Sissy, OA controller. No, it's not close. It's actually pretty far from hello, says Yamasi. Yeah, I need to... I don't know. There's a bunch more redeems. There's like so many redeems I need to add to the store. Like, Goodsworth actually suggested a whole bunch of really good ones I need to put in there. And I need to get some more... I don't know, it's just fun to have lots of different options for folks. I wish the... One thing I don't really like, with the way the store I have is set up, like, I don't have a way to reorganize things. Like, I wish there was like a way to like categorize items or sort them alphabetically or something, because like right now they show up within the order that I put them in there, and I don't have a way to change that. I accept your friend request, because you're pretty cool. But yeah. Hello is a greeting, I am here is a statement. Completely different. You're right, I guess. You're technically not incorrect. I heard a fearsome roar. Is everything alright? Whatever said I have in store for thee, I wish thee God's speed. Rayon J tells me you've been busy trying to win Set over, and I agree that you are the best man for the job. A silver tongue can only get one so far. Alright, so yeah, we'll finish up this quest for the stream. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Man, I couldn't find anything, wouldn't you know? Sorry. It's a real shame. I guess we have to stop the quest here. Alright, fine. It's probably worth something, though. I mean, what's he gonna do with it?
My medallion! You found it!
That's not the voice I would have pictured, but okay.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul.
I'm nearly positive it's a bottle cap, but sure.
He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Man, I wonder who that was.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ah, man, and we all love Ardbert today, right, guys? He is so worthy of respect and admiration.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Yeah, does that sound familiar, Urion J?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help.
Always, huh?
It was no different
Wow.
then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, He was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Such devastation!
Yamaza, you're right. No. He vanished into the mists. And Clockwork says it was my intent. I could just say nothing. That's so mean. I've got to be nice to Ardbert today. Dagnabbit, this is my chance. This is my chance to refuse to acknowledge him, but I have to be nice. Curses.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls.
Dude.
Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so.
Wow.
Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk.
Sure.
Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is
right.
why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. Wow. I didn't think crystal shoes would look like a ghost from Mario, but that's neat. Gasp!
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Yeah?
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun.
Great, great.
But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Great.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest.
Oh, it's getting
Should we be
spooky dark.
discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Grayson, you fight the Light Warden alone. The rest of us will run and hide.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Yeah, imagine that.
Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
Oh. So I don't know.
No, Midfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
A waste of space. We all know this. She's like, I'm not that short.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Also, where are the Lalafell in this world? They don't exist anywhere. See, nary a singular Lalafellow. Or Lalafella. I completed the quest. Also, it's because Gray hates him so much. Cloud has saved us a nonsense response as a tune. It was my chance, and Cloud just contractually forced me to be kind. It was my chance to ignore Ardbert, but Circus is almost word for word. And Clark says the dwarves. Hatun says you are the Lalafell. Colucia, says AC. Colucia? Doko? Lost him right here, Gray. Use that for the rest of the expansions as a tune. No. Huh? A Realm Reborn Red. What is this? Oh, fancy. Here, you can have a shakshoka. What did... Thank you, by the way, but... What is this just gave me, actually? Oh, jeez. That's what that is it? For the Rising and annual celebration of the... Oh. Wow. We did it, guys. We're partying. And use that for the rest of the expansions. No, please, Hatun, don't. Don't make me be nice. It hurts my soul. Kindness is anathema to my heart. Carter says Gesundheit. Place where he visited with Alfino, says AC. Colucia? Were there Lalafell there? I don't remember. Anyway, I mean, I guess we're also technically within Sanctuary because we're close to that thing. Yeah, so I think we're going to end the stream here tonight. We've gone slightly over, but we made good progress, and it sounds like we're basically going to be starting next stream, almost going right into a trial fight, I'm assuming, with Titania, the grand poobah of the Fae Folk. And it's going to be a grand old time. So, we can all look forward to that next Sunday. Yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. This was fun. This is a pretty fun game, even if the story is currently sitting at a 0.1 out of 10 for quality. That's okay. It was a pretty good ride up till now. But yeah, so I think we'll play more of this next Sunday. Let's see, other things going on for sure next weekend. We're doing Lies of P and on Friday, Elden Ring Saturday. Still trying to figure out if we're gonna be able to do like a continue with the podcast, or like how we're having to figure out how to schedule that because things have changed pretty. Next Sunday is Easter. Is that true, Lala? It might be true. Okay. In that case, that might alter plans. We'll see. Easter might change what happens on Sunday. I'll let people know once we get closer to that, because that actually might be a factor I didn't consider. Anywho, yeah. So I'll keep your ears open as far as the podcast situation goes. Hopefully we can get that figured out again soon. It's just a matter of trying to figure out like when, how, and where, and why it could be done. I didn't know because you didn't pay attention. Unless the next Sunday is Easter, and Clockwork says it is. You Easter people, says Hatun. I mean, Hatun, you are also an Easter person as you live within the confines of the Americas. You are lawfully obligated to collect at least 3 eggs from one Easter bunny every Easter, so long as you remain a citizen of this country. So, and I mean, you don't have to, but it's also strongly encouraged to get a box of Peeps. That's just like, you know, general good practice. Lala is correct. There is a secret server that people can join if and they want to. They're always welcome there. The dude says, no, I'm not. I'm a rebel. Also Buddhist for exempt. Yeah, those rebellious Buddhists, you know. Real strong-headed lot, those guys. Also put the Peeps in hot cocoa in lieu of normal marshmallows. Yeah, exactly. As is the great celebration. Oh, hey, I forgot about the little ladies thing. That was a pretty cool mount. That was a fun story. Yeah, so Hatun says I hate Peeps. Honestly, fair. as a kid, I thought I loved Peeps until I realized that Peeps were actually just like an even grosser version of marshmallows. And I was like, oh wait, I don't actually like these. And I've never had them since. Anyway, they smell and taste bad. Peeps always seem like they're stale. I don't know what it is about them. But I feel like anytime I've eaten a Peep, it feels like it's at least like 3 months old. And like way too tough and chewy. But anyway, we gotta get going. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. This was very fun. I can't wait to play more Final Fantasy XIV with all of you. It's a joy and a pleasure. And we're gonna make it. Together we'll get through this together. I know it's been doing that since early Stormblood. Lala shush. No, I like this game. It's so much. It's a fun game. It's honestly really good. I mean, that's gonna be so fun this Wednesday, Sissatu. I feel like I'm just gonna get bombarded with very rude comments for nothing I deserve. Anyway, also there's an anime night on Wednesday. We're watching Space Dandy, which is pretty fun. I recommend it. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll catch you later. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Jesus, show up 30 minutes early. Why 30 minutes exactly? You should have said it's pretty dandy. You're right, Lala. Lala, can I hire you to come up with all my puns that I need? I'd really appreciate the help. But anyway. Wait, why are people... It's fine. Honestly, you've asked me this before. Of course I've asked before. It's why I remembered to gotta write things on my whiteboard. I need to get like another make and pay you lots. I shall pay sure a fair sum for the efforts of good puns. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good week ahead of you. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. And yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. All right. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.